else do you ask Justin Bieber?
You can ask me if I'm single. And
Okay.
if, you want to go out tonight.
Yeah, see, Justin Bieber's a flirt.
For it, and I think that you should not be afraid to make mistakes with your brand. It happens to everybody. That is something that I'm learning right now. And move forward.
There was such a bigger platform of people. I think people, when they don't understand something, they attack it. So I got picked apart in a way that I have never been before.
Being aware of okay, I'm just a guy. I can be really impatient, really insensitive. I can own that and just forgive myself because God forgives me. He's given me another chance. He's not like, get your shit together. He's like, oh, son, let's go. We got this, let's go. And that just makes me actually love God and not look at him as this mean guy who just wants me to follow all these rules and I can never do all the rules right and I'm always gonna keep failing. It's that's what I think a lot of people think God is. It's just this, football coach or basketball coach who's just get it right. Why aren't you getting it right? Come on, get it right.
There's someone in my life who I owe a special apology to. I'm talking about someone who I really loved and lost because I screwed it all up. But thankfully, that special someone, the love of my life, is here tonight. I just want that second chance, so you can come on out.
People think that I'm just some machine or some product that they put together, and it's this movie really shows that I've been playing music ever since I can remember. I'm here to take all the constructive criticism I can and become not only a great artist, but at the end of the day, a good person and someone who, learns from my mistakes and learns from different things. Everyone's gonna make mistakes. I'm 16, everyone makes bad choices.
What are we doing?
Come on, we're doing a lie detector test.
Oh, what?
Does Justin think I'm cool?
Of course.
That's a lie.
Justin Bieber just left the internet completely speechless at the GQ event. And no, it wasn't for a new hairstyle or a surprise performance. This time it was something else entirely. And honestly, if you haven't seen the footage yet, you're about to witness a moment that has everyone talking, debating, and frankly, losing it online. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we're about to break down the chaos, the reactions, and what it really means about public behavior, celebrity relationships, and the pressure of living life under a microscope. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end because this story is far more than just a few seconds of awkward footage. So let's set the scene. The GQ event is buzzing with celebrities, cameras flashing from every direction, and fans eager to see the stars strut their stuff. Enter Justin Bieber. The footage shows him arriving in a sleek car, but what happens next is the part that has everyone talking. In an instant, Justin jumps out of the vehicle. Just like that. No hesitation, no pause. He's out first. Immediately, one of his friends follows, and then another. At this point, it's almost surreal. Imagine a clown car unloading. People are streaming out, but there's someone missing. Hailey, his wife, is still inside the vehicle. She's struggling to get out, carefully managing her dress, adjusting herself for the cameras, trying to make everything look just right. She's taking her time, and understandably so. It's not easy stepping out gracefully in front of hundreds of flashing cameras while wearing a complicated outfit. But meanwhile, Justin and the others are already moving ahead, and the contrast is stark. The footage paints a picture of chaos, of thoughtlessness, and according to millions watching online, a lack of consideration. The internet's reaction? Explosive? Comments poured in from all directions. Fans pointed out the sheer absurdity of 3 men exiting first, while the only woman inside struggled behind. Words like humiliating, embarrassing, and thoughtless dominated the conversation. Even those who had previously defended Justin's relationship choices started questioning things. Some commenters were focused on the optics of the moment. One noticed the man holding the car door looked visibly taken aback, almost offended on Hailey's behalf. Another pointed out that Hailey was sitting in the back seat, which made the scene even more awkward, because the logistics could have been handled differently to avoid putting her in that uncomfortable spotlight. It wasn't just a minor slip, it was something that millions noticed in real time, and it sparked debate about what it means to treat your partner with respect in public. And here's the kicker. This isn't an isolated incident. There are multiple videos and clips that suggest a pattern. Justin has been seen on other occasions appearing inattentive or not particularly gentlemanly toward Hailey. When you've been in the spotlight for years, like Justin and Hailey have, you know that every public interaction is going to be dissected. Every movement, every gesture, every glance is analyzed by millions of eyes online. This level of scrutiny makes it nearly impossible to get away with thoughtlessness, even for a split second. So, what exactly does it mean to be a gentleman, especially in a relationship? Some values, like holding doors open, stepping aside, or offering a helping hand, aren't outdated. They're timeless. They signal respect, attentiveness, and care for your partner. And when your partner happens to be the mother of your child, a spouse, and someone constantly in the public eye, those small gestures take on even greater significance. They communicate consideration, partnership, and attentiveness. All things the public expects, whether consciously or not. In the case of the GQ event, there were so many ways this could have played out differently. Imagine if Justin had been seated by the door with Hailey next to him. He steps out first, immediately offers his hand, and helps her down safely. Cameras catch a seamless, graceful arrival. Or, if they wanted to give Hailey her solo moment, Justin could have stepped aside, helped her out, and let her shine for a moment before following behind. Simple gestures, but they changed the narrative entirely. Instead, what viewers saw was a woman trying to navigate a tricky situation largely on her own, while the men had already moved ahead. That's the moment that sparked conversation, outrage, and criticism. And again, this isn't about personal attacks or a dislike of Justin, it's about patterns. Observers have noticed similar behaviors in the past, which is why public reactions are so strong. It's not just the GQ incident, it's a collection of moments that together suggest a lack of public attentiveness toward his partner. In celebrity culture, patterns matter. One awkward moment might be forgiven, but repeated instances paint a broader picture, whether or not it reflects their private life. Now, let's take a step back and talk about the pressures that come with fame. Being in the spotlight constantly is exhausting. Cameras everywhere, paparazzi lurking, fans analyzing your every move. It's a lot, but those pressures don't excuse thoughtlessness toward the person you're supposed to be supporting. Anxiety about attention or public appearance shouldn't prevent someone from being considerate of their partner's comfort. For someone at Justin's level, every gesture is magnified, every misstep amplified. The public notices everything, from a missed helping hand to subtle body language. It's also worth noting the perspective of bystanders. Sometimes the reactions of neutral third parties, like event staff or friends, can tell you just how off something looks. In this video, even the man holding the door appeared surprised by how things unfolded. Body language can convey volumes about whether an interaction seems respectful or dismissive. Small details like this add layers to how viewers interpret the scene and why it became such a hot topic online. Of course, different people interpret these moments differently. Some say it's overblown. A few seconds captured on camera shouldn't define a relationship. Others see it as a clear pattern that merits criticism. And some simply don't care, believing it's none of our business. All perspectives are valid, but what's undeniable is that the footage sparked a huge conversation about partnership, respect, and the optics of public behavior. Hailey herself has defended the relationship multiple times. She's expressed happiness and satisfaction with their life together, and that is her truth. No one can argue with her perspective. At the same time, the public forms opinions based on observable behavior, especially when that behavior is repeatedly seen and discussed. The GQ moment may seem small, but combined with prior instances, it contributes to a broader narrative that people can't ignore. Let's also consider the psychology of public scrutiny. Fans often project expectations onto celebrities. They want to see ideals of love, partnership, and respect reflected in real life, not just on stage. When those expectations aren't met or appear to be overlooked, the reaction can be intense. People notice even minor lapses, and online commentary amplifies them. That's why a brief, awkward moment can dominate social feeds for days. It's important to remember that this isn't just a judgment of character. It's a reflection of social norms, expectations, and the magnifying glass of celebrity culture. Small gestures, like offering your hand or helping someone navigate a dress, matter because they signal care and attentiveness. And when those gestures are missing, the public notices. At the end of the day, the GQ event highlights a few key truths. First, celebrity relationships are constantly under scrutiny, and every public action is magnified. Second, patterns in behavior matter more than isolated incidents. Third, small gestures of respect and attentiveness are noticed and valued. Whether Justin and Hailey navigate this differently in private is unknown, but public perception is shaped by what everyone can see. So, what's the takeaway here? Every interaction, every small act, and every decision is amplified when you live under a microscope. The GQ moment isn't just about Justin helping, or not helping, Hailey out of a car. It's about understanding the optics of public behavior, the expectations of partnership, and the ways small gestures reflect larger values. And for celebrities, those small gestures are never truly private. They're public currency. Some will argue this is overanalyzed. Others will say it's emblematic of deeper issues. But one thing's for sure, moments like these spark conversation because they resonate. They make people reflect on respect, consideration, and how relationships should ideally operate in the public eye. The internet will always have opinions, and in this case, the reactions highlight a collective desire to see care and attentiveness modeled, even in the most high-profile relationships. Ultimately, Justin Bieber's GQ arrival is more than just awkward footage. It's a lesson in optics, public behavior, and the pressures of celebrity life. Every movement is scrutinized, every interaction magnified, and every gesture interpreted. Whether you think he acted poorly, was distracted, or it was blown out of proportion, it's undeniable that the moment captured attention and sparked widespread discussion. Hailey has expressed her happiness with their life together, and that remains her perspective. But as viewers, we can't help noticing patterns, commenting on behavior, and discussing the broader implications. Celebrity life is relentless, and small moments become defining points for public discourse. In the blink of an eye, a brief moment at a car door can ignite debates about respect, partnership, and societal expectations, all while millions of eyes are watching. So, as you reflect on this, consider the broader lesson. Every gesture matters, especially when in the spotlight. Attention, consideration, and respect aren't just niceties. They're essential for relationships under scrutiny. And while the cameras may fade, the public's memory is long. Every action contributes to a story, and every story has an audience. Whether you love Justin, support Hailey, or just enjoy watching celebrity moments unfold, this GQ footage reminds us all how amplified small moments can be. It's a snapshot of human behavior, social expectations, and the relentless spotlight that comes with fame. And it's a reminder that sometimes even minor lapses in thoughtfulness can become major talking points worldwide. So next time you see a moment like this, think about what it tells us. Not just about celebrities, but about respect, partnership, and the ways we navigate relationships in public and private. Because in the end, the cameras are always watching, the public is always judging, and every action counts. If you made it this far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're always breaking down the latest celebrity moments, giving you all the details, reactions, and insights you need to stay in the loop. And who knows, the next viral moment could be just around the corner.